Hi there, welcome to the Top Dog Tips YouTube channel. Thanks for joining us today. We're going to be talking about dog wart removal, a step-by-step guide. Before we begin, please be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also be sure to subscribe to our website, topdogtips.com. If you subscribe using the link below, you will receive a free ebook on 25 vet recommended homemade dog food recipes. Without further ado, let's get into it. Warts in dogs are also known as canine viral papillomas or canine viral papillomatosis. This is a relatively common occurrence in young dogs. The immune system will often clear warts up as the puppy's immune system strengthens with age. However, it's not always the case. Some dogs have warts that will stick around for longer than they should, and some cases are more serious than others. There's several instances in which warts may need to be removed. Examples include when they have been on the dog's body for more than a couple of months, or if warts become infected or irritated. Warts may also need to be removed when the amount and the size of the warts grow. This is also true if a dog has warts located in places that can negatively impact their day-to-day life. These kinds of examples include in the dog's mouth or on their feet or anywhere that interferes with the activities that a dog does throughout the course of the day. You want your dog to walk, eat, drink, play, sleep, and go to the bathroom without any discomfort. Now let's talk about some at-home treatments that you can do to remove a wart on a dog. Let's talk about the first one, apple cider vinegar. This treatment includes several steps that we're going to go through. Just a quick note, this process will be pain-free initially, but that may change as the apple cider vinegar deteriorates the wart. Over time, the dog might experience mild tingling and stinging sensations from the acid working to eliminate the growth. Therefore, you should never use apple cider vinegar on warts near a dog's eyes or genitals. So how to use this method is number one, pour a little bit of apple cider vinegar into a clean cup. Number two, rub petroleum jelly onto the surface of all the skin that surrounds the wart being treated to protect the dog's unaffected areas. And number three, get the dog to sit or lay down in a position that results in warts facing upward, and then use a sterilized eyedropper to drop 2 or 3 drops of apple cider vinegar on top of each wart. And then what you do is you let the apple cider vinegar sit on the wart to be absorbed and use a clean paper towel to wipe off any excess that runs off of the affected areas. Number four, you keep the dog still by entertaining them with a toy or treat or petting them for about 10 minutes. This allows the apple cider vinegar to soak into warts fully. The dog can then return to its usual activities. The last step is you just repeat this process of applying apple cider vinegar to a dog's wart 3 to 4 times a day. Now, the top of the wart might fall off at first, which can cause the apple cider vinegar to sting the dog a bit, but it's important to continue applying the apple cider vinegar 3 to 4 times a day. And then you continue to do so until the treatment has reached the root of warts. This will cause the entirety of the affected tissue to dry up and fall out of the dog's skin, root and all. Lastly, as the root of the wart dries out, a blister or red spot will form on the dog's skin where the wart root is. You must use a clean washcloth to clean the spot. Also use warm water to clean the affected area carefully, and then apply coconut oil to each blister or red spot. Let's talk about the CAS options. It's a supplement for dogs comprised of medicinal mushrooms, which have beta-glucans in them that are known to have anti-tumor and anti-inflammatory effects. Additionally, the supplement can help promote a dog's immune system strength that can virtually result in the dog's immune system being better able to fight off the virus causing their warts. So castor oil, you can also use castor oil. This vegetable oil you commonly find at many drug and grocery stores can be applied directly to a dog's wart. Use sterilized fingers or cotton swabs 1 time per day or 2 days until warts begin to disappear. Administering this treatment directly to a dog's wart will soften the warts, significantly decreasing the irritation and itchiness caused by warts. That also helps to prevent the dog from scratching and digging at the warts and breaking them open. This is important as that would make them worse and slow down or prevent the healing process. Cell Advance. This is an antioxidant supplement that you can give to a dog to help boost its immune system. That in turn allows it to be better able to fight off the papilloma virus that causes the warts. And also you can boost their immune system. Warts in dogs can appear to a compromise or weaken immune system, so the warts will go away if you can figure out how to improve the immune system. And you can do so by administering certain vitamins and other forms of immunity boosting supplements to the dog. One supplement that you can give to dogs for this purpose is appropriately named Immunosupport. It is made using arabinogalactans, lutein, and shiitake mushrooms, all of which are immunity boosting ingredients. You can also use L-lysine. This treatment comes in the form of a 500 milligram pill. It would be best if you gave this to a dog twice each day until the warts have disappeared. Sorino-Heal. The supplement is made using platinum, sulfur, and thuja, which we'll talk about what thuja is in a second. All 3 ingredients of this supplement are antiviral and help a dog's immune system fight off warts. Okay, thuja. Thuja is a homeopathic treatment that comes from a tree. It is considered safe for most dogs. It's given to a dog orally once each day for 1 week. Thuja is available in liquid and pellet form. In pellet form, you have to give the dog 6 to 10 pellets. They must sit in the dog's mouth, not to be immediately swallowed, and to be absorbed through the mucous membranes 20 minutes before a meal. Dog owners only need to give this treatment to their dogs for 1 week and then wait 2 weeks to see if it starts to clear up dogs' warts. If it's not, a second dose can be administered. Just a quick note, do not give this treatment to dogs who are or could be pregnant, as it can result in pregnancy loss. Another treatment is vitamin E. For this treatment method, use a sterile knife or needle to pierce a small hole in any regular vitamin E capsule. Then apply the contents of the vitamin E capsule directly onto the dog's warts using sterilized fingers or a cotton swab. This procedure should be done 3 to 4 times a day, spaced out throughout the day for 2 to 3 weeks until the dog's warts are cleared up. There's also some other wart treatments, and we're going to talk about the ones that can be administered by veterinarians. Number 1 is antibiotic, specifically an antibiotic called azithromycin. It is shown to be an effective treatment for canine warts in a scientific research study. The dogs received it once a day for up to 10 to 15 consecutive days, and it seemed to help reduce warts and actually help get rid of them. Another one is cimetidine. This is an antacid medication that you can give to dogs orally. It is believed to positively impact the dog's immune system, encouraging it to better fight off the papilloma virus. Crushing the wart, this is also known as autogenous vaccination. So crushing a few of the dog's warts can clear up the papilloma virus strain that the dog has by releasing particles of the virus into the dog's system. This triggers their immune system to respond and fight off the virus. Cryosurgery is another option. This method utilizes a special tool that produces frigid temperatures to freeze the wart. It destroys the affected tissue, causing the warts to shrink drastically and will eventually disappear altogether. The surgery is performed while a dog is under local anesthesia, so you don't have to worry about your dog going all the way under. Another one is electrocautery. With this wart removal method, a licensed veterinarian uses a tool that produces a small and concentrated amount of electricity. When applied to the wart, the tool will burn off the contaminated tissue, effectively removing the wart from the dog's skin. This surgery is also performed while the dog is under local anesthesia, so again, no need to worry about your dog going completely under. Another one is excision. This is the oldest, longest used form of treatment for dog warts in the books. A veterinarian performs surgery to entirely cut off all the affected tissue of each wart using a medical scalpel to remove all the dog's warts physically. However, the surgical excision of warts requires a dog to be put under completely, which is more risky and costs more money. Another one is imiquimod. This is an antiviral and anti-tumor treatment that you can administer to a dog's warts topically. It's been shown to speed up the rate of wart suppression in some strains of the canine papillomavirus. Another one is interferon. This medication can be given to dogs orally or via an injection to stimulate their immune system. This medication is made using a chemical compound that is procured from white blood cells. It's commonly used for more severe warts and or warts that do not respond to other treatments. A vet will commonly inject this drug into a dog multiple times a week for up to 8 weeks, or they might teach a dog owner how to administer the injection to their dog on their own at home. This drug helps prevent your dog from having to have a surgery for severe warts, but it can cause negative side effects such as fever and loss of appetite. Another one is laser ablation. So this option is used if the warts do not respond to other treatment options. Because this option removes the warts at their roots, laser ablation is commonly the most effective form of treatment for completely removing difficult to treat warts. It's also the most effective at keeping them from returning by removing every part of the wart from its root. However, this treatment requires a dog to be under general anesthesia, which makes it more costly and risky. And then the last one, reducing immunosuppression. If your dog is taking any immunosuppressant medications, discontinue or reduce the use of these drugs. If your dog has warts, this allows the dog's immune system to better fight off the infection. So let's go through some common questions about dog warts. What causes dog warts? Like we said, the papillomavirus, the spreadable virus warts in dogs. Humans also have their own strain. It's quite strong and can survive in less than optimal environments for long periods of time. So it makes it easier for dogs to pick up the papillomavirus in a wide variety of locations. Are there different types of dog warts? Yes, there are. Different types of canine papillomavirus can cause different types of warts. Each papillomavirus presents itself differently, causing a distinct form of the disease and varying the ways in which the canine warts look. Warts will also develop on different areas of the dog's body depending on which canine papillomavirus strain they contracted. So, like for example, the most common types of dog warts only affect a dog's mouth. Different strains only affect a dog's feet, known as digital papillomas, and so on. So basically, it depends on the strain. Dog warts look like the head of a cauliflower in general, but some versions of dog warts are less common and can be inverted warts that are commonly comprised of a firm lump with an inverted dot in the middle called cutaneous inverted papillomas and or endophytic warts. How do you know if a dog has papillomavirus? You won't know until you see a wart, pretty much, unfortunately. Even if they're infected, you won't know until a wart sprouts itself. Can dog warts spread to humans? No, they cannot. Dog warts are not contagious from dogs to humans. Can dog warts spread to other dogs? Yes, they can. Dog warts are very contagious, and that's pretty much how your dog gets papillomavirus. It's from another dog, so yes. What are the best ways to prevent dog warts from spreading? If you see a dog that has warts anywhere on its body, do not let your dog play with that dog. Do not let him use any toys, equipment, or bowls that the dog who has warts has used. If your dog's skin is damaged or compromised in any way, whether it be a minor scratch or deep abrasion, these include dog parts, doggy daycare, groomers, boarders. If your dog has basically an open wound, do not let them go to any of these areas, so that way you don't risk them catching papillomavirus. If your dog has warts of any kind on the area of its body, keep the dog away from other dogs. And if you have other dogs that haven't contracted the warts yet, then keep them away from each other until the warts have fully cleared up on their own. And also feed your dog a natural, well-balanced diet, high-quality diet. Homemade, human-grade foods are best. If needed, add additional supplements and immune boosters to ensure that your dog is in perfect health or the best health it can be. And lastly, don't over-vaccinate your dog. Too many vaccinations will compromise a dog's immune system, making it more difficult for the dog to fight off viruses, making them more susceptible to contract papillomavirus. How much does it cost to remove a wart from a dog? The cost of the dog wart removal varies. It can be between $300 and $1,000 for the surgical removal, depending on the technique. The average cost is about $400 to $600. If your dog has a lot of warts or the situation is more complicated, it can be upwards of $2,500. This is very rare. If your vet suggests a medication or home remedy, the cost can be a lot lower. Well, that's going to do it for us here at Top Dog Tips. Again, if you find our information interesting, if you learned something new, please be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, be sure to subscribe to our website. With that, I hope you have a great day and we'll talk to you soon.